What's going on YouTube? Blackie here, bringing you guys another YouTube video. Today we got Red Green Law versus Purple Kaido. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So we got the Law player going first. He's going to open one Don and probably play a Nami here. Yep, he plays Nami. Nami allows you to search top 5. So when he searches top 5, he's going to grab any Straw Hat crew. He grabs Zoro. And then he just passes turn. I open 2 Dawn. I think what I can do, I think the only thing I can really do turn 2 is like play a blocker pass. So let's see what I do. It's not bad. It looks like I have Thunder Boggle in hand. So if I just pass on 2, I could just Thunder Boggle, protect life. We do want to go to 2 Thunder Boggles, so it's not too bad. But this matchup is kind of aggressive. But it looks like he's just playing a blocker, and going to play a Brook. Brook allows you to put 2 Rested Dawn under your leader, since Law's going to swing 7k. I take it. No point in wasting 2 cards on that swing, even though it could be pretty detrimental important. We go to 4. Looks like now I'm going to play a Sasaki. Sasaki allows me to trash 1 card from my hand, and just helps me just ramp up and get those Kaido mills. We're going to swing 5 at leader, leave 1 left open. Most likely we have breath. And then he passes turn, he takes it, he goes down to 3 life. Now he's at 5. Let's see what he does here. He taps 1 Dawn, plays a Bonnie. Bonnie allows him to search for any supernova, which searches so many core pieces in this matchup. That's one of the favorite things about this log deck. You play a lot of bodies on board, it uses effect to bounce 5 or less, I believe, and then just play new bodies. You see me here reading the Law. We're not sure what Law does, but it just restines a character on the field. So he's just setting up. He's 3 Dawn, so he can attempt to swing another 7k, which is pretty huge, because it always takes 2 cards from hand with a Blast Breath. Taps 3, plays a Zoro. So here he's definitely should be able to get 2 swings in. All we have is a Sasaki, which is a 2k counter, which could have kept in our hand, honestly. But now that I look at back at this matchup, he swings Zoro 5k, I'll counter 2, so go to 7, and then he swings with Law, and I just take that damage. I'm down to 3. In hindsight, I think I probably should have just double counted here, keep the life advantage, 4 to 3. We're going to put 1 Dawn under a Sasaki and swing Kaido at the Zoro. We want to try to keep this board as low as possible, because that leader skill will really give him tempo when having 5 characters active. So I believe we swing Sasaki. I think we swing at leader. Yep, we swung at leader. Sasuke trashed the Black Maria, give us 1 Dawn. So next turn we might have a decent amount of Dawn to do some plays. It looks like we have a 10-drop Kaido, so we're really just focusing and ramping into that 10-drop Kaido as our win condition in this match, it looks like, because it seems we do not have Violet. So we got Law player thinking he's at 2, 4, 6, 7 Dawn open, so he can play a Law, bounce a card, have a blocker, and swing 2k easily, or extra 2k on his leader. He pays 3, plays Zoro. Zoro has Rush. Definitely taps 1 for Bonnie to search, looking for that supernova so he can grab another Law and or Zoro for more aggressive swings. I see. Might whiff here? I don't know. I didn't really look. Nope, he grabs a Jet Pistol. And I'm reading, I'm like, is this really a Supernova card? I was like, oh my god, that's busted. This red-green deck has so many good cards and tools you can use. So next, we definitely just going to swing 5 or 6k. I would like to see 2 under at least one of these 5ks, because like putting 2 under these forces my hand. I have to play a Blast Breath or take the life. So he's going to tap 2 with his leader skill, bounce, play the Law. Now that Law is a blocker and allows him to bounce a card on his field to spit out another card, which is also just super strong. So he's going to add the Brook, and that's a really strong combo, because adding the Brook, he's now able to put Rested Dawn underneath his Law if he needs be. And he's going to play Nami. and Nami allows him to search top 5 again. Probably digging for an unblockable Luffy here. Let's see what he grabs. Yep, grabs on unblockable Luffy. That's super strong because now it plays around my queens and any blockers that I do have. It just allows it to put so much pressure on board. And now we have to see him swing. I think the smartest thing here is to swing into the Sasaki, keep me from going to 2 life. That way I can't proc Thunder Bagua to go into a faster 10-drop Kaido. Yep, so he swings 6k at Sasaki, so now I have to counter Blast Breath. In hindsight, now that I see this, I should have probably just kept the Sasaki alive, because Sasaki was just another swing I had on board, or was going to die to my 10-drop Kaido anyways, because I'm going to 2 at this turn. So like, why not protect the Sasaki? Because but in hindsight, I think I was just trying to save it for his rush from the Luffy. We play Queen, trash the Bazo Hawkins, just get some cyclage, hopefully we draw into Onigashima. Are we tapping 3 for Onigashima? I don't think we are. We just put 1 under the Kaido. And then I'm going to swing into the Zoro and he's going to block. We really should be putting at least 2 Dawn on these cards to force his hand. Looks like the best play I can do is just pass, because I have at least 2 or 3 Blast Breath in hand. So here we're in a real tough spot. We know our opponent searched the, I think it was the Red Hawk or Jet Pistol, so that could bounce your Queen to our hand, or I think it KOs, which is even worse. But we needed to play the Queen because it threatens a blocker, forces him to use 4 Dawn, so we can't get just swung out on. We do feel safe with the Blast Breath in our hand, but he's just going to keep digging and searching, probably looking for a useless Kid or another Zoro here. Grabbing the blocker, that's really strong. We're just so behind because we're not just seeing the island. We can play the 10-drop Kaido, but like the Ken drop doesn't like advance or gain state that much because he just has so many low-cost cards in his hand. Like, we do the 10 drop, -6 Dawn, puts us down to 4. With no island, we don't start at 7 for the following turn, so this was just even worse. And so we'll see what happens. He plays Zoro, so this is looking scary. He has 4 swings, and we only have 2 life, 1 blocker, and he has enough to actually play his option. He pays 2 using Law, bounces a Nami, probably plays Brook here, so he can put 2 versus Dawn. Very good. Now he plays a Law to bounce Bonnie, so he can't swing him a Bonnie. He has just a really strong board. So this is definitely some good 10-drop Kaido value. Seems like we have it in your hand with Jack, Blast Breath, and a Black Maria, and we have another Queen. So we're in a kind of good position here. We have a couple of lines we can do. I think this is probably our best chance to drop the Kaido, because it gets rid of 2 Laws and 2 Zoros. That means there's 2 more left of each copy of that card. And yeah, he's going to swing out 6 at leader. He's tapped out, so I definitely just block here, because then he's forced to swing into the Queen, and I kind of protect my life otherwise. Or I could let the Queen die, because I know I'm dropped the 10-cost title anyways. I think he swings at leader. We do Thunder Bagua, give him +4, and then we ramp 1 because we're at 2 or less life. Next, we got the 6k Law, swinging at leader. We'll counter extra, that's 2k counter, making it 7, we pass his turn. And then we're going to use our last Dawn, so we're at 10. We know we're killing our Queen here, so we're just going to threaten 6 at his Zoro, or not Zoro, his Law. Swinging here out Law, because like there's no point not to. It's not like in Digimon where we pay 2 memory when we attack with the blockers. So we got rid of the Brook here, and then we're going to swing 5, that is leader, takes it, he's down to 2, and we pay 10, the -6 for our Kaido. So technically, I think in hindsight, we probably should have just played a Queen, because we were able to block out his goal if we had Blast Breath in our hand. and it just forced him to play more cards from his hand or combo out. But 10 drops is just too juicy not to play. It's 12k, kills all bodies on board. We're at 4 Dawn, we go to 6 so we can just play another Queen, but that sadly does play into his Red Hawk. He plays Bonnie. So this is the issue with 10 drop Kaido. Even though I did clear all 5 cards in his zone, he's able to just go Bonnie, Nami's, and just refill his hand and his board and just facilitate more combos. So he's 1, probably hit the Nami. Yep, hit Nami, reveal top 4. He hasn't missed a single hit on any of these searches so far, so like, it's just so bad. Deciding. See what he's got. He grabs a Chalker, so that's even worse. Gets a blocker. So 10 drop Kaido is just literally not applying much pressure at all. Now he has a blocker, and we know he's searching another blocker as well, so he could just play another one, play another blocker, play Zoro, 5 life, bounce, draw, just summon out another body. I think that's probably what he does. Yep, plays his blocker. Goes Bonnie? Yeah, Bonnie doesn't make sense too, because you play Bonnie, tap, search, bounce Bonnie, play Zoro. This deck is so cool. Being able to just like manipulate life like this, or not life, Dawn like this is just insane. And then steamroll your opponent with the rush cards, get out of the legacy. I really want to build this deck. So Bonnie searches Bonnie, subtract value. I'm just sitting on this 10k in a dream. Let's hope something good comes from this. Pace 2, bouncing his tapped Bonnie, goes for Luffy. Luffy has rush, doesn't even have to play 2 Dawn under it because I don't have a blocker. So he's just going to swing out leader for sure with this for 6k. And I have to counter 2, we take it. I think that's I really should. I really need as much life. We did get a 9 drop Kaido from that, so that could probably help. I don't know. We don't have Onigashima. Oh, we counted the 2 cards. This is looking this was a really honestly good game. Even though it is kind of sped up, this went all the way to time. And we just the last play against this deck. At first, I thought this was a really hard matchup, but further testing outside of what was actually gotten a lot better at this matchup. I think we play on Onigashima and try to just catch up and set him so we could probably Kaido trash, but it's not worth it because we want to get it's not worth it because like we want to spend 12k threatening lethal at boom, so we just want to keep the Dawn on here. We probably play blocker. Still haven't played any of our blast breaths, so we're really holding on to this. We're gonna try our best to answer the board, but he just has so many low cost cards. He's just gonna play him out again and just rush us down because you know we have the Zoro in the hand and the Jet Pistol. Can't play our Queens into his board, so he just has so much control. I'm the Kaido player, I'm just controlling his board. 7 draws King would be really strong in this matchup too, as a top deck or a life counter just to clear his board. Light Queen would not come draw it. So let's see what happens. Plays another Bonnie, grabs them all, and just a perfect cycle. Probably like the 5th. So now after the 5th Nami, 5th Bonnie. Pace 3, plays Zoro, gets Rush. There's enough Dawn you can put 2 or 3 Dawn in this square, which is rough, because it looks like we only have 2 or 3 cards. We trashed the Bezo Hockey, it's a 1k counter, so we counter out the wall. It would be really bad if we take this right here. Bounces the Nami. And play a wall. So this is just crazy that you just is able to build this whole board up again after we did with the 10 cost Kaido. And those are Nami searching more, so he's just kind of covering all bases. I am at 7, so I put a 9 next to him. So he knows the 9 drop Kaido can card or he doesn't want to lose his aura for falling to him, just because he could probably swing out next turn. Puts 2 under the Dawn, onto his wall. Counting my Dawn, I have 7, so I'm thinking, okay, Blast Breath, put me back 1. So I'm like, okay, I take this life, I can't put it back because I need the 9 cost Kaido. I don't have the king, I need to remove Kaido, so I'm maxed out 1 time. So here, 9 cost or queens probably only play do if I play the queen, it gets outed by his Gum Gum. Or we pay 5, play the queen, kind of sucks playing into it, -1 down. And then here, I think we just definitely play a blocker. We should definitely play a blocker here, maybe 2 even, just so we can play around the last because we drew the 7 cost king just after we played the queen, so it just feels so bad not being able to answer this board. Even if we do play a second blocker here, it can be probably outed by Nico. So we're just thinking, I don't know what the best play here is. We trash a 9-drop Kaido because like we're at the point where like we're never gonna play it. It's never gonna win us a game, at least in my perspective here at the time. So we threaten 12. Hopefully we can get rid of one of his blockers. There's no reason for him not to counter this with the blocker. Yep, gets rid of Capone. I'm tapping 2 for Kuruzuma or Kumizami. I'm not sure, bro. Swing 5. We want to keep Dawn open for Blast Breaths. And he just takes it, which is crazy. But like that's risky. Because like if I have any way to deal with this board, like a who's who in the future, he's just really like allowing me to go for lethal. We do a last ditch effort Kaido mill. In hindsight, this is probably misplay because we know we don't lose here on this turn. We have to pay 4 Dawn to kill the queen, and then we have enough counter power in hand to counter both his Law swing and his Zoro swing if he does play Zoro. So I think it's a huge misplay and just sets myself way too behind on this at this moment. But down to 0-0, 1 more swing to phase the next game. Yep, here comes the Red Hawk. And kills the queen. That feels bad. We pay 2, he goes Nico, Nico suspends the blocker, and now we just have to hope we have enough counter power with the 2 in hand. 2 Blast Breaths technically, it's 8,000. It's just not looking good. He has a 2 Dawn open too, so he could just bounce his Nami to play a green, which could be another log technically. Or even a Eustace Kid if he has it. Put 1 on the lawn. Lawn's gonna swing 7, so I have to use 2 cards here, which is just raw. If I don't have the Blast Breath in him. Puts 1 under his law. So he swings law. We have to use a Blast Breath here, or we just lose, which is kind of nuts. Puts us down to 1 Dawn. And then let's see what he did. He has enough to play leader skill, bouncing a Napi or even a Chopper to play his law that he searched earlier. Let's see, I think this is what he does here. He plays the law unsuspends or his Trafalgar law, and then he swings at me. I have to use a Blast Breath. Yep, I just scoop it here. And with that, the law takes the game. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd really love to see the support for the channel. First couple of videos are doing pretty decent for at least the first week. So let's just keep it up. Love you guys. Stay easy, be breezy. Peace out.